So I figured while I was over here in Shoals, I would go for a hike. And of course I left my hiking shoes and hat and gloves at home. It's like 37 degrees outside. Those would have came in handy today. Not sure what this is, but it seems to be the highest point out here. Let's get up on top of it. Path isn't too hard to find. Even with all the leaves down, you can pretty much tell where the wear is. I haven't seen anybody out here yet. It says it's lightly traveled, but I did see some cars in the parking lot and a couple people left out on the trail right before I did with a dog. I think they're going the opposite way around. I may be doing this backwards, I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter. It's all the same. Looks like a house out there in the distance. It says hunting area, so you have to be careful during hunting season that you wear orange. There's signs posted at the beginning warning you where the safe zone is. We are not in it. Pretty neat, pretty big valley down in here. There's supposed to be a waterfall on this trail, and I haven't come across one yet. I kind of wonder if this is the area where it would be. Looks like if there was a good trickle of water, it would make some small falls anyway, especially this area right here. It's down into that valley I was showing you a minute ago. Headed along the other side of that valley now. Drops down quite a bit. Probably hard to tell in the video, but it's down there a little ways. Quite a few trees down out here, but the Indiana Nature Conservatory takes care of this area, and they maintain the trail. Look. There's nothing blocking it. I had to go over one little tree earlier, but nothing real big deal. Pretty quiet out here. Nice and relaxing. Like I said, the path's in pretty good shape. Looks like we got quite a bit of a drop off over here. And there's a little creek down there. Let's see. It's been interesting to see that fall. I don't know if you can tell there's a huge rock down there that obviously fell down there. By the edge. Crossing a little creek here. Crossed a couple of them. I think I crossed the same one like 3 or 4 times at the beginning. But when it's rainy season, that's going pretty well. That's pretty steady climb through this part. Once again, my hiking shoes would have been great. All these leaves down. One of the videos I watched said always start cold, which I did, but I'm pretty sweaty right now, even though, like I said, it's only like 37 degrees. I may have to shed one of my layers. I have two under layers and a sweatshirt on, so one of those under layers may have to go. Let's see, I'm almost at the top of this crest of this ridge, whatever it is. Let's see. Made it to the top. Like a ridge line here. That's why I said you can tell the path pretty easy where it goes, but it is marked with these brown, little flexible signs. Some of them have arrows on it if there's a turn, so that you don't miss your turn. I've only seen a couple of birds out here, and that's about it. I know it's winter, but there shouldn't be too many animals. I think there'd be something. Just fine here, coming up on another top of the hill. It's a pretty good drop off. It's gradual, but it does go down there. Some power lines. I just got hooked on a tree. Interesting. Never had that happen before. And that's the path here, even though, like I said, it's pretty easily marked. Somebody has made a little cairn out of the rocks. Make sure you're on the right path, I guess. A lot of trees down through here. According to the All Trails topography map, it looks like I'm about ready to go down a pretty decent cliff. Back down to the river. I think the end of this trail walks along the river. Alright, I can see the field way down by the river, so it'll get close to me. It's getting a little windy up here now. It's been windy this entire time. Maybe because I'm coming to the edge of this ridge, I don't know. Looks like the part where we're going to be dropping up right up here. We're walking still up on this ridge. We are walking along the river now. See the road down there I came on. I said we're going to be going down there pretty soon. Alright, looks like one little upward jaunt here, and then we will be heading down there where the road is. Looks like there's some pretty neat cliffs over here too. I'll get those once I get down there. They're right over there. Looks like some ice on them too. Get that. Headed down now. It goes down quite a bit. Of course, we started off with a pretty steep climb too. All the rest of it was pretty easy though. Gotta watch your steps. Some of this is wet on rocks with wet leaves. Be easy to slip. There's those rocks I was talking about. There's some icicles on them. There's a person down there. I didn't see him to start with. Pretty neat. First person I've seen on this trail. There's the signs I was talking about that warned you when you leave the safe zone, which we are now back in, so, but it's not hunting season anyway. But do be careful during hunting season. And I believe this is the end of the trail. This says Newbin Ridge Trail. It's got a different name on all trails. There's a huge rock that fell off of up there. That's why I never trust standing on outcroppings of rocks, because someday they do fall. A little closer view of those icicles. Just like, looks like a little cave over there or something. Pretty good edge of the rocks here. You can tell at some point the river must have ate this out. this little creek over here. There's the area over here where it's coming from. And I guess that's probably the waterfall when it's got enough water flowing. Probably pretty neat. I can hear a little bit. You can see it there. Just not very much. Pretty cool though. Oh, ice up there too. Back down to the gravel road that comes into this place. The parking lot's up ahead. I'm past the parking lot. These huge rocks up here. That one on the end has been eroded all around that huge section. One of these days I will not be standing there. That will be down here. Pretty cool. Some of the pretty big bluffs, cliffs, whatever you want to call it. I went by on the way in. This rock down here is what that rock up there will be someday. It'll be down here. There's another one that fell. And there's one over here by the river. The river looks pretty low. Pretty cold too. There's a place up here too where there's like a little cave. You tell people to go back in. Look at that when we get up here. See my truck. Alright, here's that area with the little cave looking stuff, something back in there. Over here's the one that looks like people probably go down in. Man, that is up there. Right back in there. I'm not going to go back in there, but you can tell people do. Probably feel pretty good in the summertime. It's hot, but it stays nice and cool in there. And you can see my truck down there. This will be the end of this hike. Felt pretty good. It was a pretty easy hike. I'd definitely say it's kid friendly, definitely pet friendly. I don't know what it'd be like in the summertime with brush growing up, but it's a pretty easy hike today. So enjoy, and thanks for watching.